Oh, good. I hate
What? Come on. That was an accident. All right. I accidentally start recording, so I'm gonna have to fix it when we're done, but it's all good. All right, you ready?
you. Yeah, man. Let's go.
I'll hit the intro when the beat drop. We did 10 episodes and then do another.
But it's all good though, cause we back though. Like stop always lifting up negative shit.
That's hilarious. No, that's perseverance. That's actually giving us some praise. Because most of the time, if nobody would have seen me no more after them 10 episodes, dog.
We back.
Let's get it.
Summertime. Hey.
Go
We
ahead.
back. Yeah, okay, I'm about to freestyle. Give me a topic.
You just said it's summertime.
Uh,
Yeah.
hey, in Chicago with a icy. That's all I got. Snowball. It's
Oh
cold.
my God. Snowball. It's cold, y'all.
Yeah, man.
He got on a comment hat. He busting
all
out the
good.
lyrics for us.
Yeah, man. Look at this fucking north side prick with his cub
Hating on my hat.
South side. Okay.
Hating on my hat.
Whatever.
We Chicago worldwide, baby.
What's up, brother? How you feeling, man?
That's a loaded question. How are you feeling?
Oh, it's a loaded question. I'm fine. Damn. Always trying to be all fucking deep.
Do you want me to be honest or you want me to get on here and lie?
I mean, I ain't talking to speaker right now with your fucking.
Yeah, then you probably get
tech-
some good energy. You talk to that version of me.
with your techno aristocrat fucking trap beats that make me want to fucking do lines.
They want to freestyle about ices.
Nah, man, I'm cool though. I'm cool. It was a cool day. Summertime shot undefeated, so I'm loving the weather. Guns out, suns out. You know what I'm saying? Been working out. Got a little something. Got a little bit.
I hate when former Marines be like, or people that was in the Navy be like, yeah, I'm working out. You've been working out for 20 years, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
No, bro,
I don't want to hear that, man.
Bro, I've been one cupcake away from obesity my entire life, bro. What are we talking? Except for when I was homeless. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, bro. Like, man.
One cupcake away from obesity is hilarious, by the way.
Damn. Yeah, man. So no, I'm cool, man. What's something cool that happened today? Give me something.
I woke up. God bless.
Oh,
thank you, Jesus.
oh, it's gonna
Praise
be
to the man above. Praise to the man above. Yeah, like Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa had 1,000,000 times. Man, tapped his chest 89 times and sent it up to God.
I know. Why is his skin complexion like this right now?
Hey, he's reverting back. Okay, he's gained. Yeah, the Cubs finally let him come to Wrigley Field. He about 2 shades darker again. Sammy used to be darker than me.
My boy was out here looking like Spin Gooley.
He out here looking like as white as your T-shirt.
Hey, that man out here was looking like Ozzy Osbourne. What the hell was wrong? Hey, bro, what is wrong with that man? Hey, yo. I saw a picture of that man. I said,
That man was like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, bro. We got Sammy Sosa looking like Reba McEntire. What are we doing?
That is crazy. He actually does kind of look like Reba, which is funny in the face.
Crazy.
Without even a light, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Let's get into these topics, man. I'm excited, man. We got a nice list. I would say this is probably the most variety with like A1 things going on that we've had, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna argue about hats later. Y'all better get ready. Better get ready. But first thing first, just wanna wish a special rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, aka Theo from the Cosby Show. I have a lot of appreciation for him, really, for more so what he did after Theo. Like, he's been especially over the past like 4 or 5 years, he was spent a lot of time just talking about like business and what went on in the business, and kind of how he, while a lot of his cast members and people from the 90s were like going broke, he was, talking a lot about his business acumen and just like taking care of that. And I thought that was dope to see him not be super far removed. Like, obviously, he's older than us, but he wasn't like, he wasn't elderly yet. So it's unfortunate that he passed away. Speaking of favorite 90s sitcom moments, I forgot which episode it was, but whichever episode when never mind. I was gonna say whichever episode when Cliff Huxtable went in there to talk to Theo, but that's like every episode.
Every episode, you said the most common thing.
Yeah, I forgot. Theo did. I forgot what I was gonna say. Theo did something bad. He always did something bad. But I would say from that show in particular, I used to always enjoy when, Bill would go in there and talk to Theo, and just try to relate to him and give more positive guidance and insight. That's the one thing I did like about the Cosby Show. Is that like you never really saw him beating down on his kids, whether that be verbally, physically, emotionally, and I think that was dope, man. So R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner. But my favorite 90s sitcom moment ever is probably gonna be, I would have to say, the first episode of Fresh Prince when they at the dinner. And then he get the clinging on them glasses, and then he get the beatbox. that and when Ashley started freestyling, because they was like, whoa, wait a minute, and not the new Fresh Prince for all you youngins out there. We're talking about the OG, the non-drama, the comedy.
Got you. That's why I leave off. I got two. I think I got to do one from the Fresh Prince, but I'm gonna do when Will was screaming in church and then he fainted. I think physically that clip is so damn funny, man. Like, and he just fainted like that. And I'm just gonna say Martin as a show, because I could literally name 75 moments that is a top moment from Martin for me. From old Otis to Dragonfly Jones to Martin in the Skybox, to That Ain't No Damn Puppy, to I can't hear you right now.
All right. Best moment in Martin was when he got punched in the face by fake Michael Jackson in Hollywood.
That can't be the best, bro.
It was my favorite because he was like, "Hey, yo, Tito," and Martin turned like, "Where?" Knocked him out. Boom. Give me that. I'm gonna take that.
I mean, listen, like, but yeah, anything off Martin is top. I argue that. Favorite 90s moment. What would you pick? Would you pick Fresh Prince Bel-Air or Martin?
As I get older, I appreciate Martin more. Just because like it was funny even when I was little, but now that I'm older, the adult nature of the jokes, they hit a little bit harder now because I'm like, I get it now. Like that's the one thing I did like about that show and Fresh Prince. Like it's a lot of like multi-age lessons in that. Yeah, he went out because like you younger, you kind of just get the funny part and the physical comedy. But as I've gotten older, I've really grown to appreciate just like the different situations. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just all because I definitely agree. With Martin, it's always something going on. Like you know what I mean? In life, it like Fresh Prince is more about, more like a coming of age family story versus Martin just more of like, every day is something new in this crazy apartment that I'm living in Detroit, or something going on with my friends. I can definitely relate to that in this day and age.
Yeah, no, I think that for us with Martin, I always tell people, number one, it don't even have a lot of seasons before you know what I'm saying. So that's number one. Number two, when you look at Martin successfully in that show made you believe that he was each character. You know what I'm saying? Where like it's certain, like, dude, like bro, even though to this generation Shanae look absurd, bro, the man never broke character as Shanae. You know what I'm saying? Or as Roscoe, or as so I mean, like old Otis. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these characters, and I think like the craziest thing is like is you look back and like everybody played their role, which is like that's when you got like a dope ensemble cast. Is when like everybody really is the embodiment of the role that they playing. And so like just like going through that dog like hands down, you know what I'm saying, like Martin over Fresh Prince. But then when we get into Jamie Foxx, the Wayans brothers, man, hey, the '90s, bro, the '90s sitcoms, especially comedy, dog. Come on, man, like golden age, bro. You talking about the Wayans brothers, Martin, Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx, all got shows, and all of them got different like comedy levels. Cause Jamie Foxx, I ain't, bro. Jamie Foxx was crazy, bro. Like that was fire, bro.
Here I go. No, I love Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was a great show. I got no criticism of the Jamie Foxx show. Like I loved it. R.I.P. Garrett Everett, I think that's how you say his name, aka Stan. Always brought the comedy. And what was I gonna say? Man, I had a point I was gonna make about one of them shows. I forgot. I forgot what the point was. But no, man, classic shows. Great not only culturally for us, but like those '90s, those black sitcoms of the '90s really like changed American culture, like overall.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, for real, like I would say the '90s black television shows and movies, because even if you look at a movie like
Yep.
Friday, like Friday was, Avatar to the hood, but if you look
Facts.
at what culturally we've gotten from Friday in terms of the world, even just the Bye Felicia, all of that,
Yep.
you got knocked out.
How you get fired on your day off?
Yeah, how you get fired on your
Miss
day off?
Miss Park.
Damn, man, Miss Party. It's just so much. And you know what? I gotta give DJ Pooh mad credit. By the way, shout out to DJ Pooh. A lot of people don't know who DJ Pooh is, but DJ Pooh played Red in Friday. He was the one that got
Yep.
knocked out. Him and
Got his
Ice
ass knocked
Cube.
out.
Him and Ice Cube wrote that original screenplay together. So, and DJ Pooh don't get a lot of credit for being one of the writers on Friday, but like a lot of them jokes and stuff was not just it was Cube. It was both him and DJ Pooh. So shout out to DJ
And
Pooh. He's
and
like a
and
low
didn't they?
key under like like a low key footnote in a lot of that cultural relevance that came from that movie.
But then also they like had a very limited budget and shot it within like I think like 4 weeks or 5 weeks or something like that. So like even just I love like the ingenuity. I love like how like bro like it didn't stop. And like here you have a classic. You know what I'm saying? That launched so many careers. You know what I'm saying? Even like Debo. You know what I'm saying? And Red and like come on, bro. The man got knocked out across the lawn, bro. I mean, literally, nobody. The stock in gold chains dropped substantially. Nobody was wearing gold chains for about 2-3 years. They
And
just
my
y'all go ahead.
no, I was gonna say yeah, no, they definitely won. But you want some of this, old man? No.
No.
And
Hey,
also,
listen.
I love the Friday theory that it was actually Ezell that stole the boxes from
No, no,
Craig's job.
no. It really is. It really
I
is.
don't.
Like they
That doesn't make sense though. He got
no.
fired the day before. Why is Ezell running down the street the next day with the boxes?
Hey, bro, listen. We've seen things matriculate through the hood. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay,
I'm
when
breaking out the
one
TED Talk words on us.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. When one family make it, we all make it. Okay. When it's a lick on TVs and gaming systems and
Dion
all
is
that.
matriculating veggies and fruits throughout
That's
the.
that's it, baby. That's it. He's so stupid, man. That man said, "Do you want to get your keister whooped like your son?" I would not, sir. You know
Yeah,
what?
I'm fine on that. I'm
But here's the thing.
100% fine on that.
I appreciate it because what was the point of him getting his ass whooped like his son? That makes no sense.
It wasn't none. He might have left there without a car.
Literally.
Like,
No,
you can't
no.
you leave
He,
without a bike and a car. Debo would have stuffed that
nah,
bike in the back of that car.
Debo, like the bike was too iconic. He could have stole a car, but off the strength, he probably would have just beat both of them up and rolled off on the bike. I'm telling you.
I agree. RP Tiny Zeus Lester. Have I ever shown you that picture I got with him?
No.
Did I ever tell you about that time? So I know I tend to name drop on here a lot, but
and we be tired of that shit.
I mean, it is what it is. I met who I met. But I used to work for a company called Full Screen back when I was a digital talent manager, and his name is Tiny, even though he's not tiny at all. Tiny Lister walks into the office, and I'm like, oh man, that's Debo, and everybody like, oh my god, even the white people like, oh my god, it's Debo, blah blah blah. I'm like, man, I gotta go take a picture with him, bro. So I go up, I'm like, how you doing, sir? Which, by the way, very nice guy, like very nice, like actually like alarmingly nice, super deep voice, yeah. And I walk up to him like, hey, how you doing? Like it's a pleasure. Like, you a legend. He like, thank you. I'm like, can I take a picture of you? He like, yeah. So he like, what kind of picture you want to take? You want to? I'm like, well, you Debo. Like, can I get a picture with Debo? He like, yeah, but if we take the picture, it got to be authentic. I'm like, what that mean? So
that's your damn
bro. Listen. So I hand the phone to my coworker. Like, yo, it's good. Take a picture, right? He like, you ready? I'm like, yeah. When I tell you this man took his giant left hand and placed it on the back of my neck and grabbed me up like this and was like, take the picture.
Bro, that's crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. While you talk. It's definitely in the archive somewhere. But I'm like, he was like, oh, you want to take a real picture? We got to make it look real. I'm like, oh man, bro. When I tell you, I see why Red got knocked out, bro. He put his hand around my neck like I'm grabbing his water bottle. Like, bro, get off me, bro. Get off me. Get off.
Your hand's looking real Trumpish over there with that water bottle, my boy.
My friends.
Hey, look at
to me, that's one of the best things the internet pointed out, is that Trump only drinks water bottles with two hands. Did you know that?
No,
they're like every time he goes to drink a water bottle or a glass of water, he usually is like, he somehow has to use two hands. His second hand always winds up touching the glass for some reason. I've never seen anybody drink water like that.
That's crazy.
But speaking of water, we had a big splash in the news thanks to Coldplay. I just want to give a big shout out to Chris Martin for saying, he's saying, why'd that guy leave? Either they're having an affair or something's going on. Like, bro, when the singer of the group,
hear me out,
you
bro.
cooked.
Listen.
Cooked.
Barbecue chicken. You hear me? My man got finished before he even got started. Okay. Now check this out.
I feel like he was started for a while.
Listen, man. Listen, the man. First of all, the way that they couldn't even evade the cameras in enough damn time. Okay, it was just all in all. Look, yes and no. Sidechick to a concert in today's age. Yes or no? What's your thoughts?
Well, as two men that would never have side chicks, especially myself. Well, you, not me. I would. You would. I don't. I'm bringing wherever. Look, if you got a side chick, you really don't care about your relationship anyways. What does it matter?
Okay. So
now, I will say this. He is a married billionaire, so he tweaking. He just cost himself about 500 M's.
Listen.
About 500 M's and probably about 50 grand a month in alimony and 100 grand a month in child support. But I've had my friends tell me they believe LeBron's wife is worth $1 billion. Like if they got divorced, she should get $1 billion. So if y'all believe that, then I guess he an idiot, because I don't.
Listen to me. When I tell you, first off, you try to be like, oh, you don't care about it. Yes, he do. Because if he didn't care, he wouldn't have slinked away out the camera. Now, we're not talking about his skills at getting out of the camera. We're saying if they did not care, if he did not care, he would have stood tall. The fact that they moved like that made it even worse.
Can't agree with that one, big fella. That's your head. That's your head of human resources. Next to the vice president of human resources. He was literally grinding on her butt, and they was kissing at the concert. He didn't care. He only cared because he got caught. He did not care. He only cared because he got caught, and he like And now he's gonna be a joke until the end of time. Cause even team mascots. When I saw the Phillies mascot make fun of him, I said, "Yeah, bro, it's done. He is cooked."
I still think that he cares. Do I think that the amount of care? I'm not gonna dictate that, but I do think he cared. I think that he is by far the goofiest motherfucker right now, and no matter what, like when Chris Martin calls out your cheating, not calling you out, the man said y'all have to be having an affair on the microphone.
I mean, yeah, you running.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, how you got her with the arm around? Like you got the arm over the back to the stomach.
But listen.
And then the camera come up, you just like, yo, I'm out.
But now here's
you
the
cheating.
Thing. Now here's the wild thing, right? Chris Martin is so like A1 that I ain't even heard the normal he a snitch allegations come up.
I mean, I don't really think you can snitch in that scenario. You have my concert. We got a camera going around on all of the couples. You over there booed up with your head of HR. You tweaking.
Hey, hold on. First of all, I don't know who in HR has hurt you before, but you keep saying it. So, like, listen, whoever did you dirty in HR
isn't HR? No, wait a minute. Hold on. How you got to do me dirty in HR for me to be like you there with HR? That's who you're supposed to go to.
No, listen, I can tell that like HR that did you dirty and you hold it. It's cool. But listen to what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying, I don't think he snitched neither. But I'm just saying that when we talk about snitching, it is never about like factual information and it never makes sense. So what I'm saying is I'm just surprised that considering the man got on the mic and made the block hot, you feel me? Not saying that the block wasn't hot. Chris Martin made it hotter. You hear me? The man said after they got caught, the man said, "Yeah, they got to be having an affair. They have to."
I mean, hey, it's only one reason you doing that, bro. Like he hit full Mission Impossible trying to hide away from the bad guys seeing you. Like he ducked behind them. He didn't even just step to the side. He ducked behind the whole rail, and it was glass.
Let me explain something to you.
You know how crazy embarrassed you got to be to duck behind a glass ledge like you hiding?
Hey, bro, the man said. You can't say come on, bro. The man said they have to be having an affair to the point where that terminology, that's crazy.
That's what Debo did to me. RP Debo, man.
That line of text will definitely be in their divorce proceedings. Like that's facts. Like that's gonna be quoted. Chris Martin is out here breaking up happy homes, bro. Ain't nobody say nothing about Gwyneth Paltrow, bony ass. You feel me?
What was going, man? Because who cares about her?
Hey, she be tweaking, bro. Hey, we gotta do a segment on her at some point.
What's she do?
No. She just be saying the wildest shit. Like, you know them stars that like over the course of their career just be saying shit. Like, you know them always be like, "Oh, what's the point of bathing?" Like, just like
Gwyneth Paltrow says she don't take no baths.
No, not saying that. I'm saying as an example, like, she said some wild shit before. I'm just putting it out there.
I ain't mad at it. If she don't take no baths, I mean, hey, sometimes it's a little stinky.
No, that's crazy. We're not doing that. No. I don't even know why you playing. You play so much. Anybody out there, wash your ass, please, okay?
Oh yeah. As a man who has done over 3,000 Uber trips, please wash your ass.
Man, because I can smell it. Listen, that's why I put the temperature in my Uber has to be cool. Because if it's warm, I'm gonna die if you stink. I promise you. Like I have to.
Trust me.
Shout out.
I've smelled some smells nobody wants to smell.
But I think at the end of the day,
and by the way, one thing real quick. PSA: if you doing laundry, dry your towels all the way. Because when you don't, you stink like they stink when they are not dry all the way, and they kind of got that little mildew. You smell like mildew. Dry extra. Put your towels on extra dry. Drop another quarter in there. Drop it when you think it's done. Drop another one in there and put it on extra hot. It's a PSA to all my white people out there.
I think this is not the cheating husband's fault. I don't think this is the head of HR's fault.
I think it is.
Hey, can I finish? Can I finish?
You blame Chris Brown?
I'm not Chris Martin. I think it's Chris Martin's fault. I think at some point he got to be better. Like, why is he doing this?
You know what? We need to ban all jumbotrons from all concerts.
And they gonna be blacked out.
Just put a black sheet over every jumbotron when Coldplay go to their concert. You know what? You know what won't happen no more.
What?
You know how many tickets went on sale at the resale market after that happened?
Dog.
Look, everybody who thought about taking a side chick to the Coldplay, you know what? Yeah, I'm sick. I can't go in 3 weeks. I'm gonna be sick in 3 weeks. I can't go.
Because now they know their front man is part of the problem, bro. They know he don't care. Like they know he don't got their back, man. It's crazy.
Also, A1 side chick, because she knew immediately once they went on that screen. Oh man, it's over for you, bro. She ain't even really move.
No. She knew it was over.
She's like, oh man, they gonna find out our secret.
In Thomas' voice, she's the head of HR.
And he a goofy. She ain't even fine. Like you could at least I saw his wife. She don't even look better than his wife. I understand the theory of get you an ugly side chick, but that's a direct violation, immediate violation. She not only uglier, she way older.
Man, listen, and she ain't even put a ponytail holder in.
All right, bro. Good night. You have a good podcast. I'm gonna get up with you later. It says she didn't use a ponytail.
Bro, didn't even put that shit in a ponytail. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Let me
look. I just Googled Coldplay concert. If you Google Coldplay concert, they are the first image that pops up, bro. They are never living that down.
Never. That's horrible.
Horrible. He might. If I'm him, I'm never going to a concert again. G. I need to see you outside performing.
Did they even play Viva La Vida? Like, did they even get to it? Like,
I don't even know what song he was playing. Actually, that's the funniest part. You ain't had no music in the background.
Bro, Chris Martin.
You had no music in the background.
Chris Martin said, cut DJ D-Rec, cut the beat. Hey, they cheating up there. We gotta call them out. That's horrible.
That was insane.
Chris Martin gotta do better, bro.
Moving on, you say you want to do the Superman review at the same time because I guess you be scared that you're gonna get cooked on this podcast when it comes to the review. So it's all good. So same time, let's say our Superman rating. You ready? Let's do it out of 4 stars. Eben Roper style.
Out of 5.
Who reviews movies out of 5 stars?
I don't review movies, motherfucker.
It's out of 4. You have to use 4. It's out of 4. But every star you get a half. You get a half point on the stars. So 3.5, 2.5, 4.5. All right, ready? I'm gonna go with 3.5.
3.5. I agree. Absolutely. 3.5.
Yeah.
Like I think everything that I wanted out of it. First of all, it did so much well. That like even the few things that couple things that somebody may not like, it is still overwhelmingly a Superman movie. I have not been that impressed since Christopher Reeve. Like feeling happy. Yeah. No, seriously. Like Henry Cavill, and I'm talking about when it comes to like hope and joy, because Henry Cavill was first of all, he was evil. First of all, I don't know what's up with I don't know what's up.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about Henry Cavill. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Like I don't know what's up with Snyder and just all the shadows and the brooding and the listen, I just like how light it was, man. Movie was dope. Probably outside of Sinners, second favorite movie I've seen this year. Um, I still think, I'm still rocking with Sinners over Superman.
Interesting. I liked Superman a lot. Um, thought it was interesting. I kind of hate in new movies where there's just a lot of unneeded exposition. Like them robots was talking too much. I don't need y'all to explain it to me. I see bro laying on the ground half dead. Just pick him up, put him on the table, and fix him. It was a lot of extra talking. Like, we see your as you know, your message from your parents has been messed up. Like, he like 35 years old. He should have been known that. Why you got to repeat that? But other than that, I liked the movie. I thought it was very, very interesting. My favorite scene was when they had all of the monkeys typing on computers, because that's definitely what they be doing. And I love the messaging. I like that artists are still able to make art even in this world where you're not allowed to say anything anymore. It was a cool movie, good flick. I enjoyed it. And
What my favorite.
I like Crypto. He was cool.
You know what my favorite scene was, man? I think which is like, I love fresh takes on like scenes and like fleshing out like the universe or the world. And I love the scene, bruh, when them motherfuckers was outside the window fighting the alien, and the man was like, "Nah, they got it." Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he was like, "Nah, let me and you, let's talk in the kitchen right now. Let's talk." She was like, "Man, you should get out there." He like, "Nah," because listen, everybody that ignored their responsibilities to flirt before, bro. Like, it is fact, dog. Like, they're out there fighting a big ass alien. The man was like, "Nah, they got it." Stay focused on me, little mama. You hear me? Like, that's it. I love that. But no, like, I think that, of course, I like Sinners because it's original IP, and I think it was a different type of lift. But you know what I mean? Both of them, I would rate in like the 90s out of 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think both of those, movies, if we're talking about top movies of the year, I think we got Sinners and Superman, like just at least like allowing people to be excited about going to the movies again, which is dope. Now, here's the thing.
Shout out to those movies. They weren't the best movies of the year, though. The best movie this year was the final Mission Impossible movie. Incredible. Shout out to Tom Cruise. You you ain't even see it. Stop it.
I know. That's why I can easily
shout out to Tom Cruise. You are a psychopath. No, if you watch it, I'm telling you, you're not gonna say that.
Time out. Let me guess. Based on all of the stuff that he did, I'm gonna guess what he did in the movie. He jumped out of a plane and went into a toilet in a small flat in England. That's what he did, right?
No, that's not what happened.
Just
go watch it. Just go watch it.
I'm not watching it. I'm really not watching it now because you love being a contrarian. Oh, everybody likes this. I'm gonna like that. And shout out to the shortest man in Hollywood. And I ain't know that. Mission Impossible is not the top movie of the year. Said nobody ever. Tom Cruise, if you see this, I'm sorry, though, low-key, you're a powerful man. You in Scientology, y'all been putting up numbers with kidnapping people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I ain't even gonna lie. Like, yeah, like, you know what? Because of Tom Cruise and Scientology, I'm gonna say Mission Impossible is the top movie of the year, because I don't want no smoke. I don't got time to be kidnapped by people.
No, I love Sinners. Sinners was definitely a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot, and honestly, I've watched it probably the most out of any movie this year. I've probably seen it like 10 times, not in a theater, but that Mission Impossible movie was incredible. It was almost 3 hours long. I was entertained for all 3 hours. Incredible movie. Shout out to Tom Cruise.
Just blink if Scientology is holding you hostage right now.
Nah, I don't like them. I don't believe in no spaceship coming to Earth or with the Nebuchadnezzar, whatever they want to call it. Scientology is a cult, and I will forever say that it's a cult. And L. Ron Hubbard is a cult leader, Ain't no way you believe some spaceship came to Earth and told him that you need to give him your money so that way you can level up and be a better Scientologist. Cult.
But I think here's the thing. The bigger thing is that if we really believe that, spaceships came to Earth for Scientology, then explain why LeBron been playing in the NBA for 40 years. Scientology.
Because he's an alien.
What can your religion say about that? And until you can answer that, I don't believe you. You need more people. Period.
LeBron might have been an alien that landed in that spaceship.
I agree, because he's been playing since basketball was created. The man on 73,000 points at this point.
You know, at the end of Men in Black, the first one they said they was going to get Dennis Rodman. If Men in Black 4 came out, they going to get LeBron. He been playing too long. He got to be alien.
Yeah, no, you're right. Shout out to Scientology for creating LeBron. You heard it here first, people.
Yep. So moving on, summer updates. We got KD moving on. We got all kind of shuffling moving on in the NBA.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite move so far this offseason in the NBA?
Favorite move in the offseason? I think low key what's going to turn out to be a really good move is Denver getting rid of what's his name and getting Cam, right? What was that?
Yeah, they traded Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson.
Yeah,
great trade for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you could tell that he wasn't a good fit for the Nuggets. Like, I think they was the one that was saying he was the bad locker room fit and was the one that was leaking stuff about Russell Westbrook, and that's why Malone, part of the reason Malone got let go. So I'm always a fan of man, when something just ain't a good fit, I'm glad KD got out of that damn Phoenix shit. First of all, respectfully, I knew they wasn't gonna win nothing when they said Bradley Beal was part of the top three, a big three. Hey, bro, I've never seen somebody play meaningless basketball their entire NBA career, and then they're immediately in a big three. So when I saw that, bro, I was like, yeah, no, that's they get, and then they leveraged every draft pick for the next 9 years, and yeah, I ain't gonna lie, KD got out every time he goes somewhere, bro. They immediately just are horrible, and he just dipped. I ain't even gonna lie, it's crazy. So KD in Houston though, kicking it, which is gonna be kind of wild though too. But yeah, I think KD making sure he got it down. I don't like Devin Booker. It's just some about Devin Booker. He way too light skinned to be so angry all the time. So yeah, I think the Denver trade, as well as them blowing up the big one in Phoenix.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Shout out to Chris Paul, 21st season, his last one. LeBron, you need to follow suit. What you think about LeBron and what's going on with LeBron? Should he? What do you think the Lakers should do with him? They said they want to trade him according to media reports. Make too much money. What's up with your mans? That's your mans, right? You like LeBron, right? That's your mans, right?
Hey, if you ever point at me like that again, I'm gonna punch you in the face. It is my man though, but that's crazy. Like you got a problem for. Hey, if you were here, I swear to God, I would drive over your house after tape it. Don't you ever point at me like that again? Okay. Here's the thing. I think the craziest thing about it is LeBron was all NBA last year, right? I think the problem is LeBron is still operating under that whole being strategic without talking but brooding. That shit. I'm so tired of that shit. Bro, say what you mean to me, what you say. If you happy, you happy. If you not, you not. If it ain't your fault, speak up. But bro, you too damn old. You older than the damn commissioner. Nobody got time to decode your IG post no more, nigga. Come on, bro. Keep it moving. So, I think if you're looking from a talent perspective, at the end of the day, the man was all NBA. And what you can't get back is an all NBA talent because he's on an expiring contract. Of course, they want to trade him. Granted, can we expect that this year? Absolutely not, because until it's proven us, we just can't assume that. But nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how he's handling this. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I heard that Luka did his part in convincing Marcus Smart to come over. Like, he playing ball. You don't hear that about LeBron. And it's like, come on, bro. If you're going to stay in the league, stop doing all this weird shit. Now, if you don't want to be in the league, move around. But that whole you acting all mysterious like Beyonce dropping lemonade shit is over. I'm so tired of that shit, dog. Like, bro, it's 2025, dog. Niggas can't even afford groceries. And your ass trying to act like you the most important thing since sliced bread. Like, keep it going, bro. Like, for real. Then your ass with these weird ass injuries at the end of every year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like I'm with you. I don't like how he moving a little bit right now. Shit old, man. For real. We like everybody that grew up on this shit, if you like over 30 or like and you're around like 35, you tired of the shit. Like, bruh, we done reached our boiling point with the shit. Like, dude, come on, man. LeBron, stop playing with us.
Yeah, I think it's time for Bron to just go home, be a family man, or go watch his son. Respectfully, I get it. He's all NBA or whatever. He's never going to win another ring. He's never going to be the best player on a contending team again.
Question. Wait, time out.
He can't play more than 3 games in a week unless he. Go ahead.
Wait. So LeBron can't be the best player on the team. But KD can't?
No, I say the same thing about Kevin. I don't get why you. No, they're both old and washed.
No.
KD is less washed because people don't realize, but he did miss 2 full years of basketball, even though he's 37. KD is a little less washed, but KD will never be the best player on a championship winning team, and neither will LeBron anymore. Honestly, you could question if KD ever was the best player on a championship winning team.
Ooh, spicy. Hey, boy. Hey, you definitely farming now, boy, because you own it. I'm just joking, bro. Don't. But,
no. It's a valid argument. It's a valid argument. No. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying what your argument is actually a valid argument.
No, I know. No, I agree. I think I'm with you though. I don't agree that, and I think if LeBron would have accepted not being the number one on a championship team sooner, I think this back window would have been open longer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you, bro. Like
his window been closed since he lost to the Warriors last time, and I've been telling. I'm sorry, not since he lost to the Warriors last time. Since that championship, and they traded away Dwight Howard and all the defenders that they had on that team. This window been long closed since then.
You know what?
And the Lakers have just been keeping him around because I will say LeBron is great for business. I'm sure he's bringing in $150 million a year himself for the team. So you'll never hear me argue from a business perspective. But from a basketball perspective, he hasn't been the best player on his team really to me since 2019. I still don't believe he was a better player than AD. I still don't. I still to this day, since LeBron has been a Laker, Anthony Davis has been the best player on that team to me. That's 20 and 12 and 3 blocks a night, every night, on 50% shooting, with shooting 35% 30 to 35% front of 3. I love LeBron. I got a lot of respect for LeBron. I don't love LeBron. That's a lie. I got a lot of respect for him, but no, he ain't been the best player.
I think the last 2 years. I wouldn't say since they traded everybody away. But I will argue the last year or two that he's been AD has been better. I say 2 years. I wouldn't say the whole 4 though. I wouldn't say 4 years. AD was better. Because AD is literally like a fucking paperclip at this point. Like
he's peanut butter brittle.
Bro, I think that's too much. I think he's Mr. Glass. I don't even think he's peanut butter brittle. Brittle, low-key, you get some thick ass country brittle. You feel me? Like that shit about it's a good it's I'm telling you, it's like some Heisenberg fucking glass. But I'm talking about like AD, bro, you can sneeze on that motherfucker and he gonna end up on the ground holding his leg. For real.
Yeah,
I think I'm with you on that one, but I would say I really like that trade Denver did. I think sometimes there is something to be said about when things either go sour or it's not a bad fit, having to make a move. And I appreciated that move because you could tell Michael Porter Jr. that nigga was tweaking. He was tweaking, bro.
He also been going through a lot. One of his brothers died. His other brother got arrested by the feds for gambling. It's just been it has been a lot going on in Michael Porter Jr.'s life. So hopefully,
I blame Michael Porter
he
Jr.
can go to Brooklyn and refocus a little bit and get himself together. Because you can't control what go on with your family. And although like his back has been hot and he's had his back issues before all of that stuff was going on with his family, for the most part, he was very reliable. And last year, he was just so inconsistent and up and down. I understand why people speak the way that they speak about him. But at the end of the day, he's still a champion, still $100 million there. He'll be all right. And he's going to take all the shots he wants to in Brooklyn. And I actually think Cam Johnson is going to turn into an 18 and 6 guy playing with Jokic. And to me, the biggest pickup for them was actually Jonas Valanciunas, because Jokic is never able to get a rest. And if he is, usually the backup big man is not able to score, not able to rebound, and can't shoot the three. Jonas can do all of that, and he can play a little bit of interior defense and won't be good in the switches and on the perimeter. But when Jokic leaves, dump the ball down to Valanciunas, let him go to work. And I've personally myself seen in person Valanciunas splash like 4 or 5 threes in the game. So, you don't have to change your offense that much. You can still kind of let him do what he needs to do. But let's move on. Let's talk about you brought this up, which my answer on this topic is going to be very, very fast. But you asked how to fix the Chicago Bulls. Easy. One sentence. Make Jerry Reinsdorf sell the team. What? I thought you was gonna get rid of GM or something.
No, I just wanted to say it. To say it.
Oh, go ahead, say it. Say it.
Nah,
so they can hear from both of us. They can hear from both of us.
Yeah, you said it already.
It's time. It's time for Big JR to take your old ass home. With all disrespect, go home. Not only have the Bulls been hot garbage for the past 25,
the White
Sox are deplorable. And they need to be relegated to AAA baseball.
But let me tell you what pissed me off. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Can I just get my bar off real quick, bro? You want me to tell you what I hate about all of this is they tried to get public money for new stadiums. That's the shit that pissed me off. Like, okay, look, you trash, whatever. But then you try to go to the state and fleece the state for public money while you guys collectively, I could find a baseball team that could beat their ass in baseball. They that bad. Where the hell is Keanu Reeves when you need him? We need to get the gang back together. We need to do, fucking get the replacements. Because listen to me, man. That shit was horrible. I can't hear you.
Are you talking about hardball?
No,
with Keanu?
I'm talking about
the replacements.
The replacements, dog.
Because when he in hardball too, though.
Yeah, he was absolutely.
Okay, no, that's why I thought, and it was set in Chicago. That's why I thought you said hardball. My bad.
No, you know what? I'm be honest with you. I'm not even gonna take this time to shit on the Sox and the Bulls. I'm gonna take this time to thank Keanu Reeves, who ain't did shit to nobody. So you know what, Keanu, if you're listening, thank you for just being you. Okay, thank you for being dope. Always showing up. Gave us the Matrix. You're not touching ladies weird during pictures. You're buying rollies for your stunt crew. You killed 1.5 million people during the John Wick series. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you the only motherfucker I know that killed 100 people and we didn't want you to die. Everybody else, we like, why this motherfucker ain't dead yet? John, bro, they shouldn't have killed your fucking dog. That's it. They shouldn't have killed. If they wouldn't have killed your Baba Yaga, if they wouldn't have killed this dog, we would have been cool. I promise you, man. Shout out John.
Shout out to Baba Yaga. That's low key Kendrick nickname on the West Coast. They call him the Boogeyman. Baba Yaga.
That's
for real. One of my homies who Kendrick close homies is like, yeah, I got his name stored on my phone as Baba Yaga. I'm like the Boogeyman. Like, yeah. He's like, yeah, cuz the Boogeyman. I'm like, all right.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But yeah, no, that was the easy segment. Yeah, no, they got to let that shit go. They got to do it.
My favorite pizza in Chicago is, you know what? It's kind of tough for me. It depends on the day. I'm gonna say overall consistency. I'm gonna take home run in. But
Okay.
if you asking me a special occasion, I'm gonna go to Lou Malnati's.
Okay, cool. So number one, Lou Malnati's is fucking terrible. Fucking terrible.
I don't agree with that.
My three Chicago spots for pizza. I agree with you, like in no order, but you're absolutely cooking with Home Run In. Like definitely, like Home Run In deserves its respect. Number two, gotta go Pequod's. You know what I'm saying? Like Pequod's, definitely top, like top pizza, like one of the top pizza spots in the city. Number three, if we gotta go to Ashburn neighborhood over on Pulaski. And you yeah, that's Pulaski, 83rd, I believe, Vito and Nick's. Tavern style, gotta go Vito and Nick's because like they've been doing it since been doing it. Those mine. Then of course for the hood, you gotta go Italian Fiesta. Just off the strength of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Those my four. If I only had those four slices of pizza for the rest of my life, I'm straight. I got everything I need. I got the boutique slice with and pizza with Pequod's. I got the hood slice Italian Fiesta. Consistency, you absolutely right. Like nobody gives Home Run In they respect, and I don't know why. Because Home Run In has definitely been doing it since been doing it. And then the tavern style Vito and Nick's just off the strength of like the mom and pop shops that's been putting tavern style on their back for years. Absolutely got to go with them. Those my four. Like everybody else, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And and if we talking pizza change, I'm picking Little Caesars because what they did for civil rights and what the owner did for Rosa Parks. That's what I'm doing. I'm just being real, for real.
I like Little Caesars because my daughter loves Little Caesars. So we eat a lot of Little Caesars, and I don't have no complaints. I personally don't dislike Little Caesars. When I was a kid, it tasted horrible, but whatever they did with their new sauce and their new recipe, I like it.
And did you hear what the owner the founder did for Rosa Parks?
Yeah, I heard you paid her rent every day for a year or something like that.
For the last few years. Hey, bro. Hey, respect. Off top, Detroit. I appreciate you. Like, like him looking out for Rosa Parks, Little Caesars every day. I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, and you right. Ain't nothing wrong with high taste. For real. So, like anybody that say, oh, Little Caesars nasty, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I bet the same people that saying Little Caesars is nasty is the same people taking their Sidechick to Coldplay concerts. You can't say nothing, no fucking body. Period. The hell is wrong with y'all, man? Tired of this shit.
That's hilarious. All right, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj been crashing out on the internet at Jay-Z and Rock Nation because she's mad about some alleged contract disputes. She also alleges that not alleged, it's a fact. The CEO of Rock Nation, I think her name is Desiree Perez or whatever, was a snitch. So she's been on this whole thing of I'm trying to snitch on them because if she can snitch, then I'm a snitch. And also crashing out on Jay-Z all on the internet. She had a fight with SZA, all of that. I personally don't believe her crash out is valid nor invalid. I'm gonna simply say that I need more information because I have heard from a lot of people, and I mean, I'm sure you hear about it in general, just people doing interviews, that Jay-Z is a very shrewd businessman, and I've been saying it for years, literally since Jay-Z signed that NFL deal, that he's a shrewd businessman, he's a capitalist. And all of this talk about him caring about the community and all of that, that's crap. That's what them white people that you throw all their money into charity so that way they could save on taxes do. And just because you giving a lot of money to charity or you claim you love niggas does not mean that you are on our side. I think Sean Carter is only on the side of Sean Carter and Beyonce Knowles Carter and his beautiful children. So I don't really know what, like, my only problem with this is, like, coming from a broke person, if I had money to sue people, I would sue them. Now, you think about Nicki Minaj. She's allegedly in debt and got collectors, collecting debt off of royalties and concerts for money that she owes. So maybe she might just be broke and can't afford the lawyers. But also at the same time, you're Nicki Minaj. You can get somebody to do that for you pro bono. So
Yep.
I question a little bit of the motivation. Like I can understand you wanting to get on the internet and embarrass Jay-Z because he doesn't speak on the internet. So it's kind of whatever you say is going to be the opinion because he doesn't address things at all. But at the same time, my thing is like if he really owe you money, go ahead and lawyer up and go get your bread rather than being on the internet, typing soliloquies all day long. But I will not use that to discredit her or say that her opinions and feelings are invalid because number one, Rock Nation is a subsidiary
Live Nation.
of Live Nation. It's like basically a
And
partnership
yep.
between Jay-Z, Live Nation, and people don't want to admit it, but also between Universal Music Group, who owns Def Jam, because Jay-Z left Def Jam essentially to start Rock Nation, which is his joint venture with Live Nation and the record labels. So, at the end of the day, his name is still on the in the internet term, the masthead is in like when you create a website or whatever.
Yep. Yep.
So
Well,
the
Masthead
blame,
came originally from print. So yeah.
yeah. So you know, I can't argue against her points. I just would say like just take it to court. But also I can understand from her perspective, you Jay-Z, you worth $2.5 billion and I'm in debt right now. Taking you to court ain't solving nothing, but also getting on the internet complaining about it ain't solving nothing. So I'm interested to hear what you got to say.
I think the only reason I won't. I think valid. After hearing you speak, I agree. Valid is not the right term, but I will say this: you hit it right on the head. I think she went to a place knowing that we won't ever know the full context, and so I'm not like I can't follow without more information. So if that's the case, then no, it ain't. Like I don't. Like granted, you're expressing yourself, and you have the right to. But if you're trying to sway public opinion, this shit go blow over because Jay-Z's understand how to not respond. You know what I'm saying? So now you've done it to someone.
Unless it's Tony Busby
Fuck him,
communicated
bro.
with him.
Bro, but hey, mother went out immediately. Say, yeah, he's a goofy. But no, I'm not gonna discredit it. I think I think that there's some truth in everything. So I'm not even gonna act like she's just 100% lies. But I think that she knows like also you the same one that when they was going against your husband and baby father because of the pedophile, you act like it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like it ain't all fun. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? So the same people that you were saying were sheep for believing everything that they saw on the internet. Now you want them to believe you. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just really think like she got the right to express herself, but in the court of public opinion, man, especially with how news is churning these days, bro. I think that you know it's going to be something more egregious and outrageous and outlandish that happens that's just going to get this swept under the rug. So now you probably made people uncomfortable for a few hours, but it didn't change shit. You know what I'm saying? And this shit's gonna come out, you know what I'm saying, and do it again. But like with the news cycle these days, bro, the most outlandish shit is happening, and people forget about it because not only is all of this happening, but people are struggling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a combination of all of
I'm
this
one
shit.
of them.
Yeah. I mean, listen, tell the people you don't got to if you move to Chicago. So yeah. Which
I'm
which
I,
lead which
I'm a
which
I'm
which
a I'm a dreamer.
and
Dreamers don't
let
quit.
oh
We don't quit.
I,
I'm a dreamer.
I
I'm a dreamer for a reason.
I
Dreamers
hear
don't
you.
quit.
You're right. You're
If
right.
I leave
So
here, when I leave here, I want to leave here on my own volition, not because I got ran up out the city.
yeah, because Baba Yaga's out and he looking for revenge. He just catching bodies right now. God
You
damn.
talking about? You must be talking about God, because he over here bodying shit up. Speaking of Martin, look, they don't call me Tommy for no reason.
Man, listen. When I tell
Uh,
you, but I think honestly, man, I think she just gotta let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you ain't doing it in court, it ain't all that other
it
shit
don't
ain't
really
even gonna
matter.
matter. It don't even
It
matter.
it ain't gonna help you get out of no debt. You be better off going out and trying to book some tours and make some more songs so you can make that money back and pay off your creditors. Which I will say, like, if I just had to make music and go on tour to pay off some debt, put me out there. Put me in, coach. Let's get it. Let's get to singing. But anyways, Cubs hat or the greatest hat in Chicago? Which one do you prefer?
The Sox hat. Hey, absolutely. Like
actually, the this is not the greatest hat in Chicago. The best hat in Chicago to me is a white Bulls hat.
Shut the hell up, bro. Now the 90s,
a white Bulls hat with the black rim is crazy.
Check this out.
I got one actually. You want me to bring it? I'm gonna go get it.
No, I don't want to see that shit because
you a hater.
Nothing is touching them the championship run, the throwback hats. Oh my god, and the windbreaker. Hey, listen, let me explain something to you. 90s NBA gear, bro, peak. You hear me? It's peak. I can't anything like it just goes so hard. The pullover windbreaker, the Mitchell and Nash, just the whole vibe. But yeah, no, the Sox hat is better than the Cubs hat. That's facts. And let's not forget, yeah, that's facts. The Sox hat is better than the Cubs hat. Yes, it is. Definitely. Like, definitely. The fact you from the South Side saying that is crazy.
I mean, I grew up a mile away from Comiskey Park, but this hat is still better.
No, it's not.
Because you know what this hat say on it?
There you go.
That shit says World Series champion. You know what I mean? 26 years. We won. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, 20 years ago.
And y'all, bro. It don't even matter, boy.
It matter. It does matter.
It don't.
It does matter. We got one of these.
We got one of these.
We got one of these in the last 10 years. That's why it matters.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna.
And we gonna get one again this year.
What you want to bet? I bet 100 push-ups. Y'all don't.
Bet. That's easy in a row or just in a day.
No, not in a row, but not in a day. A day is crazy.
I can
do
50 in a row.
I could do 50 in a row.
I can still do 50 in a row, even though I ain't worked out in probably a year, but I can still do 50 in a row.
Yeah, I don't think you worked out since the last Cubs championship. I think it's been about a decade.
Honestly, it damn near has, because that was the last time I had my last hernia surgery was in April of 2017.
Yeah, nah.
So it damn near has been. They won a championship. My hernia went to hell. So
yeah, nah, bro.
They might not need to win one. I might be back under that knife, working on my hernia again. They win another championship.
Nah, I think we gonna argue to the death because I got White Sox over Cubs hat every day of the week.
I'm sure LA people would agree with you because the Crips they all wear, like, if you wear a Sox hat in LA and you're not from LA, be careful where you go, because that is like what is it? Hold on, let me see. Sox hat, Crips. The Sox hat. Who wears the Sox hat? Which gang is it? I think it's not the 60s, is it? It's one of them gangs out here that wears the Sox hat. Where is it at? Hold on, where is it? I don't see it. I can't find it. Okay, here we go. Certain gangs. Oh, these all say Bloods. Oh, the 60s. Yeah, the rolling 60s. They wear the Sox hat. So if you in Southland in LA and you flying in to LAX, wear your White Sox hat. But if somebody say where you from, just make sure you say Chicago. Don't even hesitate. I'm from Chicago, big dog. And then more than likely, before they even get mad, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I got some family in Chicago," or be like, "Oh, you from Chicago?" It's funny how, like, LA, I won't say LA people, LA gang members are scared of Chicago, but they definitely got a deep reverence for people from Chicago. It's been like, if they especially when they try to press you, they find out you from Chicago, they literally be like, "Oh man, what's good, bro? Like, what part of Chicago you from?"
Not knowing.
Exactly.
It's some malarkey for real.
Exactly. So, oh man, put the wrong thing up there. I'm gonna have to change it when we finish. But it says Trump versus the world, but really it was supposed to say Epstein, ICE, and what was the other one? Inflation.
Epstein, ICE, and budget cuts. You know
And
what I
budget
mean?
cuts. So
Yeah.
Donald Trump has now officially completed 46% of his Project 2025 agenda, which ironically today that we're recording this podcast, the creator of, I believe, the foundation that created Project
Yeah. Yeah.
2025 and the founder, he died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rest in piss. You fucking clown.
you damn bozo.
Fucking weirdo.
But Trump is 46% through his Project 2025 plans. He has increased the budget deficit by $5 trillion. They have slashed 17 million people off of Medicaid that should be dropped by 2028. They are still proliferating arms to that country, which we cannot speak about because they're committing a genocide. And if you say that they're committing a genocide, somehow you're a hateful bigot. Whatever.
They've also made major cuts to the Department of Education. They got lit. Hey, time out.
PBS lost $1.5 billion in funding from federal government. Bro, they cut $105 million, I think, from PBS Kids. What did the PBS Kids do to the?
Can we listen? Let's just cut, because I want to get to the non-dreamer of the week. So let's just get through this. This shit is bullshit. It is bullshit. We're gonna get through this. Everybody out there that's a leader of the people that's serving the community is trying to figure this out. Keep going, because the people need us now more than ever. Let's get to the non-dreamer of the week, because I gotta say this, and I'm so surprised so many people ain't said this. Are you ready for who the non-dreamer of the week is? I can't hear you.
Say who? AOC? Fake OC?
No, bro. The non-dreamer of the week is Linda fucking McMahon. Because what the fuck made you qualified to be over the Department of Education, you fucking imbecile? Okay?
That's what made her qualified.
Listen,
let's just be honest about the American political landscape. 90% of the people that are in those jobs are not qualified to be in those jobs.
No, but hear me out. No, listen.
The 10% are the people like you that really care, that's impassioned about people, government, and the uplifting of us going forward. The rest of them, they don't know what they doing.
But listen, the only reason I gotta fight that is because that would then devalue how far we've fallen and how dumb these current motherfuckers are. So, like, I agree with you, but now it is outlandish, bro. Linda McMahon, they are asking her basic economic and infrastructure questions about the Department of Education and about the education infrastructure, and she has no idea, bro. I'm not talking about your intent. We're talking about intellect. We're not talking about qualifications. We're talking about, like, did you eat, like you're not in finance. You maybe could chat GPT some shit. But, like, no, you just choose to be stupid because you was married to Vince McMahon and that made you qualified. You're the non-dreamer of the week. Okay, Linda McMahon? That's it. And you know what? I'm not even going to trip, because the lesson of the week is to not be the non-dreamer of the week like Linda McMahon. And you know what the affirmation of the week is? It's Linda McMahon, you suck. And everybody knows it. So you know what? Non-dreamer of the week, Linda McMahon. Lesson of the week, don't be like Linda McMahon. And affirmation of the week, Linda McMahon, you suck. Okay? That's it. I'm standing on that.
I respect that. I've noticed since we've been doing this podcast, you've been a little more outspoken on your social medias politically. You need to stop before they don't let you run for Congress.
Well, no, it's not about. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm just messing with you because I always been messing with you, telling you that you're gonna run for Congress.
You have, bro. But I want to tell you this, man. The only thing that I'm really focused on is some things, like, have to be said, and also, there's a luxury, a benefit, and there's also a detriment in being quiet. And what I won't allow, what I've done in my life, I won't allow my purpose to become a prison. And there's a lot of people that's leading their community. There's a lot of business leaders. There's a lot of leaders in general that are miserable as shit right now. And I'm not. I'm lucky. I am so fucking lucky, bro, to be like a leader and to be able to help change lives, bro, that I do not take this shit for granted. So that's why, like, it ain't even about like being political, because like I'm not. It's just like some shit, bro. Like everybody's talking about doom and gloom with the budget cuts for Medicaid, but it's like also people need hope, bro. People need hope. People, don't get me wrong. Like I don't want people to roll over and die. Is it hard right now? Absolutely, but we got to stand on this shit because all the leaders that are leading right now, they did not have to live through the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and all the physical violence that we had to go through. And that shit get a little difficult. And now they fucking talking about woe is me when they still ain't missed a fucking check while they have to let people go. So it's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not on that. How dare I get up and complain knowing that I'm lucky enough to like still call my own fucking shot? So it's like, nah, bro. Except for you, Linda McMahon. I don't know when I'm gonna get off this motherfucking soapbox, Linda. But you know what? As long as I got air in my lungs, Linda, it's on sight with your ass.
That's hilarious. No shout out to Linda or Vince McMahon. But yeah, I just think overall what we seeing, you know, it's funny. Like my mother asked me my opinion on politics the other day, and I gave her such a very long and exquisite answer. She asked me if I was in a cult. I'm like, no, I'm not in a cult. I just read and pay attention to what's actually going on and who are the actual power players in this world. You want to know what I realized? Never mind. That was conspiracy theory. But I realized the other day that this famous family that we've always known has been in charge of the money is actually running. Not only did they create, but they're still running that country that we cannot say. Because also, I'll need you to keep your, your state funding, because I know they got all these laws now. You got to sign away your loyalty to this other country in order for you to get money from our government. How dare you criticize somewhere across the Atlantic Ocean while living in America? And speaking of that, to hell with ICE. I hope y'all melt, all of y'all. I think it's dumb, it's stupid. And if I'm being honest, as a person that's lived in LA for 14 years, I have never seen so few people outside in the summer. I had my daughter for, pretty much the beginning of the summer from May to July. When I tell you that there is a tangible difference that you can see before he put and had ICE running all around the country, families that was outside and going to the park every day when I took my daughter to the park, versus after ICE was out, because obviously LA is like a very large Hispanic and Latino population. After ICE kind of went on their whole thing and you had all these, protests and stuff, I'm not even gonna call them riots, because I believe every time you see a riot in LA that is orchestrated by someone that is not a part of the cause. And you can ask, Los Angelinos, call it conspiracy theory, I don't care. The day before protests happen in LA, there are always pallets of bricks that are dropped around the near areas in which there are going to be protests. I've seen them myself before. Why is there a pallet of bricks and cinder blocks just in the middle of the street where we're about to have 100,000 people come through and protest? Unless you want unrest, which I believe was the whole point. I honestly, I'm at the point now where I don't trust anything anymore. Like I trust what I see with my own two eyes, but everything that is coming in from whether it be media, politics, or any of that, I need to know who owned the company first before I get into that. Mm-hmm. Like even finding out that Facebook was like in large part a government program, because they wanted to extract every single information about a person from the time that they were born until the middle of their life so they can better predict their behaviors. I'm like, oh, all right. So most of this is like a lie in a game that we are constructed in to play and fight amongst each other while people keep twisting it like a Rubik's Cube. So I no longer am like super emotionally like ramped up about all of it. I will say, like, I'm still very pissed about what's going on in Gaza. I've been saying it since October 7th, including to all of my Jewish friends who are now on my side of the fence. Because when it happened on October 7th, they were all, let's go. Literally, I was in a bar with three Jewish Jews, one of my closest friends. They all in the bar. Let's go kill them all. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, where y'all from? Oh, I'm from Algonquin. I'm like, any of y'all from any real urban areas? No. Well, do you know what happens in urban areas when a mass slaughter or a slaughter happens or someone gets killed? What do you mean? There's going to be a retaliation. And then from that retaliation, there's another retaliation, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And I say, okay, cool. 9/11 happened. 3,500 people died, right? Did that justify us going into Iraq and Afghanistan and murdering 1 million civilians? No. And I will never believe that justifies that. But the whole conversation was, well, we got to hit them back. I'm like, well, what's proportional? What's proportional to 1,100, 1,200, 3,000 people dying? And you can't tell me it's 1 million people or 300,000 or 100,000 or 30 or 40 or whatever. But these things are cyclical, and they just create more and more death, and death begets more death. And that's essentially the world that we live in now underneath Donald Trump, where it's going to continue to be an eye for an eye, and everybody else is just going, and everybody's just going to keep walking around blind. So like, I look at what he's doing. I don't feel no empathy or no sympathy for anybody that is currently singing the praises of what he's doing, because I don't care what anyone says. If you are not listening to the World Economic Forum and going and reading those visual public information and slideshows and press conferences and stuff that they have available on the internet for you to watch, you don't know what's going on in the world. Because all of the people with all of the money, the Davos community, the World Economic Forum, they all get together in plain sight and talk about what they are going to do. Right. All the way down to this new central digital banking currency system that they're sneakily passing through, even though Trump is like, I didn't vote for that. That's a lie. It's a bunch of provisions in there with this new stable coin crap that they're doing, where your $1 in your bank account is going to be equivalent to $1 of digital currency. Well, what happens when your currency has already been overinflated by over 1,000% at this point? Guess what we do? We get rid of the dollars, and now you just got this digital dollar that we can turn off. Hey, speaking of that country that we can't mention, anytime anybody criticizes them, you know what happens? Bank account gone. So what you think is going to happen in the future? So all of this stuff is a cascading thing, sliding down a hill like a giant pile of shit. And the reality of it is if you aren't paying attention to what the elites in the world are saying and what they are doing when they go to these meetings, you are being misinformed. I do not believe that the destruction of America is happening by happenstance or by accident. It's very clearly, to me, being orchestrated for a very, whatever reason it is. I believe it's nefarious, but you can't make me believe that what we're witnessing on a mass scale within 6 months is not something that has been planned out for 6+ years. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's my opinion on this whole Trump thing and all of it. It's like, it's just more in line to what, and even for you, if you don't know this, go look up Agenda 2030 from the World Economic Forum. And you will see year by year, every time they say something gonna happen, something happens. And that's not conspiratorial either. They literally have a website and a YouTube channel. Go watch it.
So with that being said, go
donate to Dion Chicago Dream.
And Linda McMahon is on site.
Yes, sir.
Outro, bro. Outro.
Been Chief Dreamer Podcast, man. It's your boy TPJ, man. My lesson of the week is just keep going, man.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Like I've been saying it for years. If I never quit, then I can't lose. Like I learned a lot of lessons, but I ain't quit yet, so I ain't lost the game yet. So my lesson of the week, keep going. My affirmation of the week is, you are great, you are strong, Stop listening to everybody else around you that's telling you what you can't do, and focus on the ones that's around you telling you how you can accomplish and do what you can do. Me and Dion get on each other's nerves, but my favorite part about him is whenever I got an idea, no matter how goofy or far-fetched it is, he'll be like, that sounds interesting. Tell me more about it. And if he's not saying that, he usually saying, all right, well, this is how you can make that happen. And that's, to me, what being a chief dreamer is about. Dreaming for others and dreaming for yourself. And even also just kind of, get into, in this, new form of our relationship, even just getting to know the things surrounding his organization, Dion Chicago Dream, and the people around and the people that he got there. I can see why he has the team that he has. It's a team full of dreamers, young people, and like if we can't inspire the next generation, then who can? So just keep going and believe before you doubt.
That's it.
And that's it for me.
That's it.
By the way, I got a new comedy show, Wordplay. See the sign. It returns on Thursday. Show Hot 6. We'll be bringing back the Laughed and Dance show eventually. Much love to y'all. Appreciate it. And until next time, been a Chief Dreamer Podcast.